Hello and welcome to 20-second DIYs. Today I decided I was going to make one of those half and half flannels that I've been seeing all over Pinterest because I'm obsessed with them. So this one was super easy. All I had to do was cut the flannels in half, and coincidentally these ones were from the same company. Line up the seams, and I did a straight stitch and then a zigzag stitch, finish that seam, and it was all done. Here are 3 of the easiest ways to upcycle thrifted t-shirts. The first and easiest way is to take your t-shirt and crop it, and now your t-shirt is nothing like it was before. Wow, it's so different. I've never seen anything like it. Is that even the same shirt? Next, you have a t-shirt that's just too boring. I'm falling asleep just looking at it. Well, scrunch that bad boy up so we can bleach tie-dye it, and then obviously crop it, and now the shirt is like brand new. Do you have 2 t-shirts and you can't decide which one to wear? Well, why not wear them both? Just cut them down the middle and sew them back together. And then obviously we're gonna crop it, and now nobody else in the world has this shirt. Probably. Testing viral DIYs that way you don't have to, part 4. Today, I'm going to be testing out how to make a custom LED sign. I started by getting a cheap frame of Goodwill and taking it apart, and please be careful with this step, glass is very sharp. Then I took some glass cleaner and wiped off the glass, and then scrolled through Pinterest until I found the image I wanted to use, and I decided to go with a whale, and rather than printing it out, I just decided to freehand it. However, if you need to, you can print it out and then trace over it. Quick disclaimer, I have no idea if this is a fire hazard. I used super glue to put the lights down and then taped over it to hold it in place until it dried. Okay, now that I'm doing this, it would have made a lot more sense to put the ink on the other side, that way I wasn't gluing over it. So please be smart, unlike me, and glue on the opposite side that you drew your image on. And once everything's glued down, I cut off the excess wire. This is what it looked like before it was on, and this is what it looks like at night. And since I outlined the glass with the lights, I decided it looked better without the frame, and so I just used command strips to hang it up on my wall, and this is what it turned out like. Kona, what do you think?
Turning random crap that my parents have given me into home decor, part 1. My parents have a history of bringing home stuff thinking, I could make something out of it. This particular chunk of cement came from when my dad was still working and they had to drill a hole into a wall, and this is what fell out of the wall, and he brought 2 pieces of this home for me. So didn't know what to do with it, but I thought, why not turn her into a candle? I mean, obviously not a real candle, I just glued a wick on, but I don't think anyone's ever going to question me, and I think they look pretty cute, so that will be a win for me.
If you ever want to change up your furniture and are bored of the look, all you have to do is change out the knobs. It's the most simple and inexpensive way to make things look new again. I didn't know that IKEA had knobs, and these ones looked so cute. They were only $7 for a pack of 2. Just by doing that simple change, I think it made it look so much better. Or if you don't have money to change out the knobs, just spray paint them whatever color you like, and I think it works just as great.
I posted this video back in May, but recently I've been getting a lot of questions on how I did my wall vases, and so I decided that I'm going to repost it and give you guys an update. First, what you're going to need are these test tubes. Those are the exact ones that I bought. However, you can really do any size that you want, and then you just need command strips. You can attach them to your wall and it'll make it look like they're floating, which gives it the nice like minimalistic look that I was going for. Next, you're going to want to hop in your car and head over to your local craft store. I bought flowers from Michael's, but you can also get them at Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, the dollar store. You can pretty much get like fake flowers anywhere, or if you want to be fancy and do like real flowers, you can do that too, but yeah, I don't know how to take care of plants, so I went with fake ones. And originally when I filmed this, I picked flowers that would match like summer and spring. However, later on, now that it's fall time, I picked flowers that match fall. So these are the summer and spring ones. And these are the fall themed plants that I have currently. And then once winter hits, I'm gonna switch it out for winter plants and just keep switching them out as the seasons change. Testing viral DIYs that way you don't have to, part 2. So for this one, I wanted to try and make one of those fancy cloud lights, and here's a list of supplies that you will need along with cheap places that you can get them. I started by taking my hot glue gun and gluing the bottoms of the 2 liters together, which I later found out was a mistake. Wait, I'm not gonna be able to put the lights all the way through. I messed up! Okay, quite some time later, I fixed it. Time to sacrifice the pillow. Woo. After I had the bottles hot glued together, I began the long and agonizing process of hot gluing all the fluff down, and halfway through I strung the lights through, and then, just like finished putting all the stuff on. Then I hung it up on my ceiling and it fell down the first time. Oh no. I just finished putting it up and now I'm gonna turn around for the first time and see what it looks like. Yo, that looks sick! Overall, I'll give this DIY an 8 out of 10 because it was messy to make, but the end result was sexy.
How I styled my guest bathroom sink. I love adding a pop of greenery to every room, so I got these faux eucalyptus stems from Amazon, and then I put them in this wide neck clear glass vase. Then I added this dirty, clean, reversible sign, a scented candle, and then a woven basket to put hand towels in. And each piece was $26 or under.